Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It's your boy Crypto Siege with another video in the day in the life and the crazy life that is cryptocurrency. And man, oh man, what is going on in the marketplace today? As you guys can see, I'm on coinmarketcap.com. Just want to kind of see what's going on. I see a lot of red going on in the marketplace. A lot of red. Bitcoin is below 11,000. Gosh, and that is an awesome thing. A lot of people think it's a crazy thing, a negative thing, but it's a good thing, right? It's a chance to get some more Bitcoin, right? You want to buy in the dips. Ethereum is below $1,000, which is amazing. You know what I thought was interesting? I saw you got a lot of reds here, and I wonder. Listen, I'm not a trader. I don't know, right? I'm just a hobby investor, but I wonder if there's a cryptocurrency or a tech company, quote unquote, right, that performs in the positive when Bitcoin is in the negative. I wonder if that's not a good coin to get, a good coin to have some of, coin or token to have some of, right? Because we all know how Bitcoin works. When Bitcoin goes up, everybody goes up. And when Bitcoins go down, most go down. But I'm looking here at EOS, $13.37. It's up 3.66%. And so is Stellar. And I know a lot of people are big on Stellars. A lot of people in the know, financial people in the know, are really big on Stellar. So that's interesting to see. I have to look at that and see what's going on there. What about the conventional wisdom that you just get the Bitcoin, just earn the Bitcoin and just hold it, and not get into these other coins, these altcoins? I don't know about that. I think that that there's profit to be made in these other altcoins if you're willing to buy some and trade some, right? Buy in the dip and then trade or sell when it's going up, right? So I think for things like Tron at 6 cents and Stellar at 46 cents, those are opportunities to do some things, especially when you're looking at stuff that's under 10 cents, right? Because, a lot of traders, professional traders, will tell you to go from 6 to 10 cents and take that win, 6 to 11 cents, 6 to 12 cents, something like that, and take the win there and then move on. And so I don't know how much a profit from 6 cents to 10 cents is. I honestly don't know what that is, but I'd imagine that it is a profit. So you buy at 6 and sell at 10, whatever the math is, that's what it is, right? And so it's not necessarily always. So a lot of times people look at this coin market cap and they think, it's buy and hold. For example, like Electronium. Where we bought into Electronium at 1 cent, and we believe it to be a buy and hold, right? So we know that it's a company with a project and an amazing project with the CEOs that's had success and looking to become a major company. And so in the cryptocurrency space. And so, yeah, we bought into that at 1 cent, right? And we took wins off the top when the thing was, obviously at 11 cents, it's 11x, at 20 cents, it's 20x. When it was, I think it came out $1 or $2 or something like that. It might have come out, I forget. Obviously there was a certain amount of a percentage win there as well. We took some gains off the top twice. And it's been thousands of dollars, right? And so it's been profitable, but not everything on here is necessarily something that you have to buy and hold, and waiting for 3 or 4 or 5 years from now for it to be a quote unquote real company at $5 or $10 or $20. It doesn't mean that you can't get some stuff here on CoinMarketCap and take wins on the way up. For things like, I don't know about Dogecoin or Dogecoin, but certainly stuff like EOS and Stellar. Stellar at, where was Stellar? At 46 cents, right? Verge is another one, I believe, is below 10 cents now. So Tron is at 6 cents, right? And so you look at the charts and look at the history, that it's been higher than that. And so if you're fortunate enough to be able to get some at 6, my guess is that if you sell it at 10 cents, you made a profit, right? So those are things to kind of look at. Verge, there's Verge. And I said I was going to get some Verge when it went below 9 cents. And it is below 9 cents now. It's at 8 cents. Yep. And other things like see a coin is 3 cents. And again, you know, I think the mistake a lot of times for, you know, right, most of us aren't investors, not professional traders, rather. You know, I think we sometimes miss that you can get something at 3 cents and trade it at 6 cents and double your money. I mean, that's really what you can do, like literally. I'm going to look at see a coin just to see what market it is, what exchange it's listed on. And then we're going to talk about that amazing ICO that sold out in seconds. 3 rounds sold out literally in seconds. So see a coin, you can click on the website. You can learn all about see a coin, what they're doing, what use value do they have in the marketplace. But I just wanted to kind of give an example of something like that. So this is on Bittrex. See a coin is on Bittrex and Poloniex. Major, right? 2 of the top major exchanges, right? And so, in pretty good volume, right? Volume 44%, 42%. So that's pretty good, right? Now, if you went to the chart, let's look at the chart and just see. So less than a penny, 0.000023, whatever that is, in September, July 17th. So that's a while, right? That's a few months. It went to 2 cents. So that's a few months, right? And then from July to January 7th, that's another few months. It went to 9 cents, right? So it's not a lot of activity going on there. But that would have been a profit if you got it at a certain percentage, right? Less than a penny, now 9 cents. So those are just some examples. I mean, you obviously want to find a chart or coin or token that has a little bit more volatility to it so you can look to make some gains sooner. But that's an example of what you could do, you know, in the marketplace, what you could do. So, but let's talk about this ICO that is like the talk of the town in the lending platform space. And again, you guys all know, right? I'm not a financial planner. I'm just a hobby investor. And you certainly don't want to take a financial advice from me. You know, we're just some people that wanted to get into the cryptocurrency space and knew that was important to diversify in cryptocurrency. So to have some buy and hold coins like Electronium, and to obviously to hold Bitcoin and hold Ethereum, obviously, and then to take advantage of the lending platform space. And so the hottest one right now, the kind of the new hot thing going on right now is Thorn. I almost said Tron. Is Thorn. So they started their pre-ICO at 50 cents, and then they had 3 regular ICOs back to back to back, 70 cents, 80 cents, 90 cents. And they sold out in literally seconds. So they broke the rounds up. You know, it took a little 10-minute break. And then the next one, 10 minutes later, they did the next one. Sold out, 70, 80, 90. And the reason why I bring up Tron is because, Tron, I said it again. The reason why I bring up Thorn is because, again, some people feel as though, well, I missed the 50 cents, I missed the 70, I missed the 80, I missed the 90, right? And so they thinking, that's it for me. I didn't get it, right? Well, I don't know. So you still got the $1 and $1.10 and $1.20 to go. But you guys probably know, if you watch my videos, I did this video about, you know, is it worth it? You know, trying to get in on something that sells out in seconds, literally in seconds, or is it better for you to wait till it hits the exchange, whenever that is? It might be 2 weeks from after the ICO, it might be a month after the ICO. You know, you really want to check, quite frankly, the popularity of the ICO. So when something's selling out in seconds, there's a popularity to it, right? It's popular. That means that people are going to want to get it. It means, and one of the reasons why it's popular is because the platform is performing well. Maybe it's letting you withdraw after you put your Bitcoin in. Maybe it's letting you withdraw your tokens after you purchase them. Maybe there's good support. Maybe their Facebook is active. Maybe the Telegram is active. But right now, some of the bigger hitters in the lending platform space, people like Javon James, are looking into the Thorn coin. What that does is it brings popularity to it because like him or hate him, he's a savvy investor, right? And so he did his thing over there. So yeah, and so 3 phases left. But my question is, what if you don't get in them? I mean, how do you get into something that sells out in seconds, like in 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 6 seconds, 20 seconds? How do you get in on that? And is it worth the hassle? A lot of this stuff is happening at 9 o'clock in the morning, East Coast time. Most people are working, right? I can imagine some people trying to plan their breakfast break or their early break, trying to get on this, and they can't get in on it. And what the reason why I brought this up is maybe, like, what's the pros and cons to waiting for the waiting for the ICO phase to get over and waiting to just look to get into it when it hits the exchange, right? Whether it be external, whether it be external or internal, right? Maybe waiting for that. My ghost thing is, So, I mean, maybe it's worth it to do that, right? Forgive me, guys, I have to do this. But, we did that. We did that with Connect, right? And so we didn't get on the ICO, pre-ICO, whatever, with Connect. And when it hit the exchange, we bought in at $3.20 something cents or $3.40, and sold it at $12 and something cents, right? No hassle in the ICO, no getting up at 3 or 4 in the morning, no getting frustrated with not being able to get in, no getting frustrated with the site crashing, none of that, right? And, no, so did we get the 10X or the 20X or the 30X that was possible with Connect? No, we didn't. But since we got in at $3 and change, we were able to get some. And so now we have the chance of getting on the 10X, the 20X, and the 30X without the hassle. Connect is a very popular platform, very, very popular. A lot of people like it. And the supply is only 3.5 million tokens or coins. So that makes it valuable. Right? They have been active with the emails and their support and the Telegram as well. So it's another popular platform that's going to raise the value of the token, of the Connect, the LCT. So that's just an example. And I think, I always tell people, don't get frustrated at the fact that you missed out on the ICO or pre-ICO, because there's still a chance, right? And so we still have, a bunch of LCT to, look, we cashed in and got our money back plus a couple $100, and then we still have LCT. So that's a win, right? That's a win. And again, there was no dealing with the whole pre-ICO and ICO thing. Now some people, you may think it's worth the hassle and the challenges of trying to get that. Another good thing about waiting, perhaps, I'm not saying to wait, but I'm saying another good thing about waiting, perhaps, is, the challenge. It maybe takes a little bit of the risk in the lending platform space. We all know it's very, very risky. And, once something hits an exchange, you've cut out some of the risk, right? A lot of these things, right, for some reason, they don't hit the exchange, whether it be external or internal, right? And they never start their lending. And so, you take some of the risk out by perhaps waiting till they do what they say they're going to do and open an internal exchange or hit an external exchange, and then look to get your profits then. It's just some food for thought, So phase 4 is starting tomorrow, guys. at 9 a.m. And if you guys want to learn more about Thorn Coin, you know, there'll be a link in the description. You know, I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to check it out. Very, very popular right now. And I like the fact that when you deposit your Bitcoin, you can take it out. And your Thorn coin as well, you can take out. I believe that's an ERC20 type wallet, you know. With this particular thing, I believe it is. And so that means you can put it in, I believe you can put it in your MyEther wallet or the MetaMask or something like that if you'd like to do that. So again, I just wanted to shoot this quick video with you guys. 3 phases, 4, 5, and 6 left at $1, $1.10, and $1.20. Again, a very popular coin. Definitely want to do your homework. You know, check out their white papers, their roadmap. Right now, this Thorn coin is the hot thing. You know, Davor is already done its thing and is on the marketplace as the #1 lending platform right now in terms of users and those type of things. And so I was just talking with my girlfriend. We're in 10 different platforms now. So, you know, talk about spread it like peanut butter. We have definitely done that. 10 different things, you know, Thorn and Davor and Bitconnect and Libra, Idea Coin, BitAI, GoGate, Cresos, Falcon Coin, Gold Rewards has not been the best. Falcon Coin is just started their thing. We'll see what happens with that. And I think I may have forgotten one other one, but it's at least 10. Oh, and Octoin. Yeah, Octoin is kind of like that interesting sleeper, the Octoin there. And I think they probably didn't get the popularity because they didn't do as much as they like because, you know, it wasn't available for people in the U.S. So, but yeah, so there it is, guys. 70 cents, 80 cents, 90 cents, back to back in 10 minutes, sold out in seconds each phase. Now, phase 4 is tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern at $1. Obviously, I think that's still a good price because I participated at $3 with Bitconnect, and again, it was an opportunity for us to make some money. Davor hit their their platform, their lending or whatever at $5. Started their lending, I guess, first at $5, lending in the exchange at $5, but you could buy it on the external exchange so it was $5. Yeah, $5. It started out at $5 and it ballooned all the way up to $175. Bitconnect started their lending at $5, but you could go on Coin Exchange and purchase it for $3 and change, which is what we did. Purchase some for $3 and change, and then sold it at sold a portion of it at $12 and change, and that went up as much as $40. I mean, up as much as $40, and so that's kind of the high risk, high reward type of thing. If you're willing to take a chance on that. Listen, we used wins from a buy and hold ICO. You know, took a few thousand out, put it in Davor. You know, had some extra stuff. Decided to do a little bit with Bitconnect, right? And so we did a loan with Davor. And so, you know, that's the space. And I always ask that question. I wonder if it's better, if it's just a little less hassle free to just not deal with this pre-ICO and ICO and wait for it to hit either the external exchange or their internal exchange and go from there. It's certainly going to be available. Then you're certainly going to have to not worry about the crashes on the site or on an external exchange and dealing with the frustration what comes with the pre-ICO and ICO. And that's just kind of food for thought. We participated in Thorn at 50 cents. All right, we got some Thorn at 50 cents, but again, it is complete 100% luck. Complete 100% luck. It sold out in a second. Let me say that again. It sold out in a second. There was only 500,000 of them, and they sold out in a second. So, perhaps save some frustration. And another part of that waiting to the exchange thing, besides the fact that you kind of lessen a little bit of the risk of the exit scam, you lessen a little bit, right? Obviously, because they did decide to move forward and at least get to an exchange. But the other part of that is, right? You may get a 5x or 7x or an 8x, and you don't get the 20x, but you still get a profit with a little bit less risk, in my opinion, because it hit the exchange, right? So if your strategy is for it to hit the exchange and get your money out, if that's the strategy, right? That's not their strategy. Some want to stake, some want to lend, right? But what if your strategy is just for it to hit the exchange and get a thing out? So, and you don't get in the pre-ICO, you just wait for it to get to exchange. You get some at that price and let it do its thing. It might be only a 2x. It might be only 4x, but you take some of the risk away from the whole pre-ICO, ICO, exit scam, whether they're going to do what they said they're going to do, whether the devs are any good, whether they know how to do anything with the money, whether they're going to really build out the site, all these different things. Just some food for thought, guys, just some food for thought. So anyway, yeah, so we did get into Thorn. We got some excited about, for it to do its thing going forward. Again, we took some wins off of ICO, put it in there, got some, for really, really cool about it, that it happened, and looking forward to seeing what happens going forward. Yeah, so we're like 10, 11 different platforms. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Thorn tomorrow morning, guys, 9 a.m. Eastern at $1. If you can get it, I think it's a great price. If you can get it at $1, me personally, again, I'm not your financial planner, but I think that's a great price. They're going to start their lending, and they're going to list Davor. They're going to list Thorn Coin at $8. At $8. So if you get some at $1, right? So they're going to start their lending at $8. Cresos is going to start theirs at what are they going to start theirs at? $14. So this is what they say. So we shall see. We don't know, right? We don't know. And again, I point out the advantages, the pros and cons. I'd love for you guys to leave in the comments what you think about the pros and the cons of getting in a pre-ICO or waiting to the exchange. Again, at the exchange, it's on the exchange. You're not worried about whether or not they're going to do what they said they're going to do. They're on the exchange. And if your idea is, if your hopes is to make a profit, then you can purchase them on the exchange and look to make a profit. So anyway, that's food for thought, guys. Listen, just wanted to shoot a quick video. Oh man, you know what? The Davor, I have to do the Davor another time. I'll do another video. The interest for the Davor just paid out. So I'll do another video on that later on today, and excited about what's going on with Davor. So listen, guys, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Listen, we're new in the YouTube space, so we definitely appreciate your support to the channel. Definitely hit the notification button as well. Make sure you subscribe, and we shall see you guys soon. Listen, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon. See ya. Bye.